Good morning, world. This is Ivan O'Mara. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Ivan, what the fuck, man? Like, you're not showing your face anymore? No, I'm not showing my face. I told you, I'm a man of my word. I only made that one video because I want to show you guys pictures. Hence why I made that one video, and I'm going to continue this listening series, and you're not going to see my face, man. You get what you deserve, man. If they don't let you do my that, I'm not going to do my that, man. When I made that miscellaneous series, I meant it. Ivan O'Mara is officially signing on this stupid Sawdust channel. I'm going to continue the listening series. You guys will enjoy the show. Ivan, even your listening series is interesting. Yeah, even my listening series is interesting, obviously. I made that one video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, obviously. Because I want to talk about my Zayn's movie, and I want Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson to know what I'm thinking of for my movie, obviously. What I'm thinking of for my movie. You see what I'm saying? I know you guys are pissed off because of what? I'm not showing my face. Look, man, you get what you deserve. I was nice enough to do that one video for you, and I'm gonna continue my listening series. And you're not gonna see my face, man. As that once I'm king, I'm peacing out. I'm gonna forget about this Outhouse channel, and what? You're not gonna be saved. I'm not gonna do my that, man. VJ, I know you're happy. You saw my face. Oh my god, and I saw your face. You guys haven't seen my face in like almost 8-9 months, man. I ended my series in like November last year. You guys haven't seen my face in 9 months. Yeah, and finally you saw my face like 8 months later. Yeah, it was nice to do one video. And what? Because I wanted to show you guys pictures that kind of like me, VG, gonna be living. And I wanted to talk about the Zayn's topic. And I want to show you guys the pictures of Aratat, Ephesus, and all them. You see what I'm saying? I want to show you guys pictures of Aratat, Ephesus, and all them. Hence why what? I wanted to make that one video to show you guys pictures. But now I'm going to continue my listening series. You guys are not going to see my face. You guys are pissed off, obviously. Oh, Ivan, please, man, show your face. It's so much better. Yeah, I know. But even though my listening series is interesting, it's not as interesting as when you see me, obviously. I told you, you're going to get what you deserve. You made me pay to be my wife. You're also going to pay too. You can't have your full cake, man. As I'm not going to let you do it like that, man. Once I find out how wicked you are, and I find out I have to die to be my wife, and have to be a porn star, and have sex with my stepmother, after causing, you trap me with sharing her death after causing that mess in my life, I'm peacing out when I'm king. And once I'm a billionaire with VJ, I'm totally gonna forget about my stupid Sour channels. Now I'm living life with VJ. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm living life with VJ, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm making out with her. You know what I'm saying? We're what? You know what I'm saying? I've never been in a relationship before in my life, and I'm finally in a relationship with a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? But even though I'm in a relationship with VJ now, so I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a bit pissed off because I know so many men fucked her and touched her, man. Which pisses me off, man. Like, I don't know, when I caress VJ, I kiss her, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we're having a good time, obviously. I know all these men in Hollywood have these moments with my wife, man, which really, really pisses me off, man. So many men fuck my wife, which pisses me off. VJ's gonna have that feeling too. When VJ caresses me, you know what I'm saying? She kisses me, you know what I'm saying? She kisses me, you know what I'm saying? She kisses my cheek, you know what I'm saying? She knows all these women in Hollywood have, some of these women in Hollywood have these women's life too, which obviously pisses VJ off too. Yeah, I know all these women in Hollywood, they fucking touch my husband, they fuck my husband. And some of them had I even had these moments with some of these women too, in Hollywood. Yeah, because these women in Hollywood are gonna go crazy on me because I'm why, man. They all want me badly, man. Hence why you guys want me to share, because all the women in the world want me so bad. It's the only way you guys can make it work is if we share, because you guys are crazy psychopaths. Because all the men want VJ in the world. Yeah, we all want we all VJ. The only way we can make it work is if they share. We get a piece of them. We fuck them for a night. Yeah, because you guys are crazy psychopaths. You're nothing but a mess to me, VJ, man. Oh my god, peace up, man. You guys are fucking crazy people, man. Yeah, man. You better enjoy. I know you guys enjoyed my last fucking video. You better enjoy this stupid listening series, Why So Cannons. Once I'm king, I'm peacing out, man. You're not going to be saved. You're going to be left behind. You're not going to be saved. I'm going to keep saying that. You're not going to be saved. And I'm not showing my face ever again on this Sabados channel. I'm not showing my face ever again on this on this Sabados channel. I'm going to keep saying that. I am not showing my face ever again on the Sabados channel, obviously. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna pay this price, obviously. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about Zayn's here. I want to really talk about my Zayn's movie here, and I might talk about Sky Source as usual, obviously. And after this video, I'll upload it, and I might watch this video, and then after this video, I'll go to bed around maybe 12. By the time I'm done, the video will be like noon. It was 7 right now. I'll be done the video around 8:30, 8:40. when I finish the video, it'll be like 11 o'clock, and I'll go to bed around 11. I'll watch this video after. I'll watch this video after I upload it, and then I'll go to bed. And then when I wake up, I'll make another video around like 4 o'clock. Another listings video at 4 o'clock. I'll make a video around 4 o'clock. I'll make my video now, and you guys will not see my face. I'm gonna continue this listening series that you guys deserve, man. I'm mad at my word, man. I'm not gonna just do like that, man. Yeah. Obviously. So what if I hire Peter Jackson for there's a high chance I'll hire Mel Gibson. I'll hire Mel Gibson or Peter Jackson. I'm speaking hypothetically, right? High chance I might hire Mel Gibson or Peter Jackson, man, because something tells me Mel Gibson's the right man, not Peter Jackson. Even though I mentioned Peter Jackson, I'm speaking hypothetically here because he did Lord of the Rings. I'm saying I love Lord of the Rings, but something tells me Mel Gibson's the right man because he's a Christian. He did Passion of Christ. Something tells me he's the right man for Zayn. It's not Peter Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Don't hate me, Peter Jackson. I'm saying a high chance I'm going to hire Mel Gibson over Peter Jackson. Even though I mentioned Peter Jackson in my video, it doesn't mean I'm going to hire him. I'm just speaking hypothetically here. Because I have Peter Jackson in my mind because he did Lord of the Rings. But something tells me Mel Gibson's the right man, not Peter Jackson. You see what I'm saying? Something tells me he's the right man for the job. He's cheaper too, obviously. Right, so hypothetically speaking, if I hire Peter Jackson, he signs his fat, $300 million deal, which is a fucking crazy deal, obviously. He signs his, $300 million deal, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Peter Jackson signs his crazy $300 million deal, obviously. He's happy, you know what I'm saying? I take him out to a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? I take him out to a nice dinner, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'll have him flown to Vancouver, obviously. We're going to Guillermo del Toro. Obviously, I'll have him flown to Vancouver with Guillermo del Toro, obviously. And I'm gonna do 2 to 3 days of board meetings with Peter Jackson, Guillermo del Toro, VJ, obviously, and Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, or the Russo brothers, or Rian Johnson, Ryan Coogler. I might hire Ryan Coogler, man. Ryan Coogler would have a lot of weird ideas for Zanus too, because he did Black Panther, and you have Prince T'Challa. But something tells me Ryan Coogler might tell me, Ivan, why don't you have the Zanians why don't you have an African theme for the Zanians? I'm like Ryan, if you have an African theme for the Northerns, you'll create contradictions and plot holes in the story. You see what I'm saying? Because it goes back to Osiris and Savage and the Southerners. So we can't have all the Northerns black. No, they're mixed. They're black people, white people, Arab people, brown people, Arab, white people, black people, but the northern royal family in the north are black. Because I am black, obviously, the northern family is black, obviously. If I were to hire a white actor, I would have the royal family be white, obviously, but because I am black, I have to have the royal family black, obviously, right? Hence why guys like Tacitus, guys like John Boyega are really, really, really good. Here's the thing, though. Daniel Kaluuya is really good for Tacitus too, man. You know what I'm saying? He looks more like me than John Boyega, you know what I'm saying? But John Boyega is better for the character of Tacitus. Daniel Kaluuya is better for the look. Daniel Kaluuya is better for Tacitus in the sense that he looks more like me, obviously, because he's black, he's from Uganda, he's dark like me, obviously. Whereas John Boyega kind of looks like me, right? A little bit, obviously. He can play my cousin, obviously. He doesn't look like me as much compared to Daniel Kaluuya, but he's better for the role of Tacitus. Because John Boyega has that sarcastic look. He's perfect for Tacitus. Whereas Daniel Kaluuya doesn't really have that sarcastic look. But I can picture him playing a sarcastic Tacitus too, though. But here's the thing, though. I don't want to do John Boyega like that. You see what I'm saying? And if I chose Daniel, John Boyega would be very, very pissed off. Like, what the fuck, Ivan? Like, you chose me, and now you choose him. I'm not going to do John Boyega like that. John Boyega is better for the role than Daniel Kaluuya, obviously. But I'm going to have Peter Jackson tell me, Ivan, that Daniel guy is really good for Tacitus, man. He looks like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, he does, but he doesn't really have that sarcastic look like John Boyega. You know what I'm saying? Peter Jackson, I see what you're saying, man. Like, John Boyega, he's perfect for the role of Tacitus. Tacitus is sarcastic. You know how in Star Wars, John Boyega, he's very funny. He cracks jokes and all stuff. What do they look like? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's perfect at that. So I know what I'm doing. Yeah, man. John Boyega is perfect for the role of Tacitus. Obviously. He's perfect for the role of Tacitus. Hence why what? He's per for the role of Testotonians. Hence why what? That's why I'm choosing him as the role of Testotonians. But I'm going to have it. So whenever Peter Jackson, he flies to Vancouver, obviously, I'll have him stay in a nice luxury hotel. I already showed you pictures in my last video. The kind of hotel Peter Jackson's going to be staying. He's going to be staying in a nice room, obviously. We're going to Guillermo del Toro and the concert artist and George Lucas. I'm going to ask Peter, do you need anyone else to assist you? Do you know anyone else who can assist you? Or is Guillermo del Toro and my two script developers and me and my wife enough? No, I don't need any help. Like Guillermo del Toro, you and VJ and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni or the Russo brothers is more than enough. Yeah, it's more than enough. We don't need to hire a bunch of people. You're just wasting money. You know what I'm saying? But I'll ask Peter. If you know Peter, if you want to have Philip or Fran help you with the process, I can hire them to help you if you want. You can have Philip and Fran help you. I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need Philip and Fran to help co-write the script with me because I have Peter Jackson's brilliant mind, and I have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni or the Russo brothers who can help me, or Ryan Coogler or Ryan Johnson James that can easily help me write the script. I don't need any more help. I have 3 co-writers helping me. I don't need any more help. See what I'm saying? As Jon Favreau's talented. The guy's smart. He wrote Boba Fett. Even though the Boba Fett show wasn't that good, it was okay. He wrote some episodes of Mandalorian. I'm saying Mandalorian's an amazing show. Jon Favreau knows what he's doing. He's talented, obviously. Hence why there's a high chance I'm going to choose him and Dave Filoni over the other guys. But I might choose the Russo brothers over Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Never know. But Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni already know if they're hired. They can see the future, man. They know. Like, they know. Yeah. High chance they are hired. They're my chosen guys. You know what I'm saying? So if they are chosen, sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying? You send your resumes. But who knows? The Russo brothers might be chosen, too. You never know. I might choose Ryan Coogler. I might choose Ryan Johnson. I might choose the 2 Ryans. I might choose Ryan Coogler and Ryan Johnson, perhaps, to be my CEOs, my co-CEOs of my company, and instead of Jon Favreau and Filoni. But something tells me I'm going to click better with Jon Favreau and Filoni over everyone else. Something tells me I'm going to click the most with those guys. And Jon Favreau was really good for Zanus because he did Lion King. You can get a lot of similarities with Lion King and Zanus. It's not the same, obviously, but like in Lion King, you have Mufasa. He's the king. He's the king, obviously. And you have Simba, who's the son. And Mufasa dies. And you have Scar. And Mufasa's like, everything the light touches is my kingdom. Everything that the light does not touch is not his kingdom. You have the outskirts, whatever they call it. That's where all the hyenas live. You got some symbolism with that with Zanus. You have the north. The north is holy. The north is Tacitus the first kingdom, obviously. It's Tacitus the second kingdom. When the moment you pass the north from the Blood Valley, you're now in the south. You're now in the animal kingdom. And that's Aratat's kingdom. You get some similarities with Lion King. That's why Jon Favreau will have a lot of good ideas for my scenes. I have a lot of good ideas for your movie, man. I read your book. He watched my videos. Yeah, I have a lot of good ideas for your movie, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's really, really good for my movie, obviously. And don't forget, Jon Favreau directed Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2 has some secret agent stuff. Jon Favreau will have some good ideas for my Great Escape movie, too. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Dave Filoni did Mandalorian. Dave Filoni does not have as good of a resume as Jon Favreau, obviously. But because he's a co-executive producer of Mandalorian, he obviously knows his shit. He knows what he's doing, obviously. And I think he would work well the best with Jon Favreau. I can ask him, hey, John, who do you think is the best man okay, John, is Dave Filoni, do you and Dave Filoni work well? Do you think he's the best man? No, I have not. I don't want to work with anyone else besides Dave Filoni, man. Me and Dave Filoni, we're pretty good friends. We worked on Mandalorian. I think Dave Filoni's the best man, Ivan, to be my co-CEO. And I hired Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, most likely, you know what I'm saying? And they signed that massive deal, yeah. My deal for Jon Favreau is $34 million signing bonus. It's a good paycheck for him. I'll pay him a $34 million signing bonus for every movie, for every movie, obviously. And he gets his $6.8 million yearly salary for the first year. It's a good paycheck, and I pay him $3.5 million yearly salary, Jon Favreau. And he gets a $50,000 nice bonus for his vacation. Okay, hey John, I'm going to take you and your family on a tour vacation. Here's a $50,000 bonus. You can blow this money during your vacation. Chances are he will blow it. Look, the $50,000 bonus, guys, I'm giving you is for you guys to blow. It's a nice bonus for you. It's nice pocket money for you guys to blow. Because $50,000 for the secretaries and all them isn't that much money, right? But it's a nice bonus to blow, man. When you go on your vacation, you can buy your kids clothes, souvenirs, go to events, buy beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously. So my deal for Jon Favreau was a $34 million signing bonus, a $6.8 million yearly salary, and a $3.5 million yearly salary, a $250,000 bonus after filming is complete. I'll talk about the Zane's topic with Peter Jackson. I'm just sidetracking here. And I'll give him 0.2% of the film profits, which is a good, I don't know, for Zayn, probably a good 70 plus million royalties for Jon Favreau. 66 to like 80, 66 to like 90 million royalties. If 700 million people buy my movie, or you know I'm saying, Jon Favreau will make like 66, 67 million in profits around there. So he signed like a 110 million. Jon Favreau is going to make between that 110 to like $140 million range around there for my movie. So if 700 people buy a movie, he'll make like 66, 67 million in profits for the royalties. Nice, good chunk of it. That's 30 what? That's 30 like 8 million after taxes. It's a nice paycheck for Jon Favreau. If more than 700 million people buy a movie, which is most likely the case, obviously, Jon Favreau will make like probably close to 80, 75, 80, even 90, 85, even 90 million in profit. If a billion people buy a movie, Jon Favreau will make like 80 plus million in royalties. He'll make like 80 plus million royalties he'll make. So 80 plus his 50 he made for the 4 years. He signed a what? A $120 million deal. He signed a massive contract, Jon Favreau. He's walking away with what? And because Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni live in Canada, they don't have to worry about the stupid rates. They get their full. They don't have to worry about it. They won't have agents. Yeah, John Dave, you don't have to have agents. You're the boss of my company. You know you can ditch your agents in Hollywood. As I guarantee Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have agents in Hollywood. But the moment they sign with my company, obviously, if they're hired, they can ditch their agents, obviously. They'll no longer need their agents. And they can get their. They don't have to worry about their agent taking 10% of their money. They get their full what? Their full Canadian money, man. So if Jon Favreau makes 120, he's making like 77, 80 million after taxes in the bank. Obviously. Yeah, man. By the time Jon Zanus gets released, once Jon Favreau collects his royalties, obviously, he'll be worth like $180 million. Close to $200 million. Around there. As Jon Favreau was going to make his $460 million to $500 million for the 20 during the 20 years. He's making a lot of money that even Hollywood actors dream of making. He's making a lot of money, way more than how much even these Hollywood actors make. And Dave Filoni is only worth like a couple $1 million. He's only worth like $6 million or something like that. But once he signs with my company, he's gonna strike it. He's gonna strike it rich. After he films Zanus, he's gonna be loaded, man. He made like his $22 million during the 4 years of Zanus. $22 million after taxes is what? $13 million. So Dave Filoni will be $13 million richer after the 4 years of Zanus. He's gonna strike it rich, and he got his 0.1%, which is which is what? 33 plus million. Dave Filoni will probably make like 45 million in royalties. Because more than 700 people are going to buy a movie, man. But I'm being humble here. If 700 million people buy a movie, Dave Filoni will make $33 million. Which is 19.6 million after taxes. 19.6 million after taxes. Right? 19 million, 19.6 million after taxes is $33 million. But chances are he'll make like 45, which is $45 million after taxes is what? Is like 25 million after taxes around there? 26 million after taxes. Yeah, Dave Filoni's gonna strike it rich once. You're gonna see Dave Filoni live in that. Holy shit! I remember Dave Filoni in Mandalorian. He wasn't as rich, and now he's rich with Ivan. He owns like his $4, $5, $6 million house. You know, so chances are he'll buy like I don't know a $5 million house. He owns this nice $5 million house. You know what I'm saying? He's rich. Jon Favreau is very, very rich. He's so rich that he can even buy his own jet, man. Once Jon Favreau makes the money off his royalties. He makes like $80 million. He might even buy. He guaranteed he'll buy his own jet, man. Yeah, fuck it, I'll buy my own jet. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna fly commercial. I'm buying my own jet. And Jon Favreau buys his own. Like he'll buy a cheaper jet, like a $20 million, $18 million nice jet for him and his family. Jon Favreau. I'll tell John, if you want to buy your own jet, you're more than welcome to park it. You're more than welcome to park it. What? You're more than welcome to park it on my property if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So instead of you parking it in an airport and having you pay a monthly fee, you can park it on my jet. I won't charge you anything, obviously, but I won't charge him I won't charge him the parking fee. I can easily pay the parking fee. But if he wants to maintain his jet, he has to pay with his own money, obviously. Look, John, if you want to buy your own jet, you're paying your maintenance costs. the people to maintain your jet. You're paying for your own gas for your jet. I'm not paying for you, obviously, but I'll have you parking on my property for free. I won't charge you the monthly fees. You know what I'm saying? You can park on my property for free, John. Obviously. Oh, thank you, Ivan. Yeah, you can park it on my property. You know what I'm saying? And high chance Jon Favreau will buy his own jet. Because I don't know, if he made like $80 million after taxes, easily buy his own nice $18 million jet, Jon Favreau. He might even buy his own nice yacht. He might buy a nice, maybe cheaper $20 million yacht, Jon Favreau. $20 million, $50 million yacht he'll buy. Dave Filoni will buy a nice yacht too. He might buy like a nice $2-3 million yacht, Dave Filoni. And my 17 might buy like a nice $1 million yacht too, because they're going to get the royalties too. Guaranteed, all the other members of my 17 are going to get like, they're all going to get like what? All the other members of my 17, guaranteed they're all going to get like a Ferrari and Lamborghini. They can afford it, obviously. They might even get the Ferrari and Lamborghini the second year. Once they blew a lot of their money buying all the stuff for the house, the second year when they get their nice check, they might even buy the Ferrari that year too, or they might wait until they get the royalties. And then once they get the royalties, I know I see the secretaries and the other three, they pull up in their nice like Ferrari and Lamborghini. Holy shit, nice car! Oh my god, you bought a Ferrari? Yeah. I bought my nice like $200,000-$300,000 Ferrari because they got their nice. I don't know. The secretaries got their nice. I don't know, 3.3, 4 million, 4.5, 5 million royalties. The other guys got their 8, 9 million royalties. They can easily get a nice $200,000, $300,000 Ferrari. And a nice $300,000 Lamborghini. Yeah, I'm like, holy shit, man, nice car, guys. Yeah. And I was like, whereas me and VJ are gonna get more expensive. I'm gonna get like a $1, $2, $3 million Ferrari. I'm gonna get a more top-notch Ferrari because I'm a billionaire, obviously. VJ will most likely get like the most expensive Benz out there. A $200,000 Benz she'll get. $250,000 Benz she'll get. She might get a Porsche. VJ, you're more than happy to get a Porsche with me if you want to. We can both own a Porsche if you want. But let's get 3 cars each, VJ. Let's not waste money and get like what? Let's not waste money and get like fucking 10 cars. No, 3 cars is enough, VJ. I'm gonna have my garage fit 6 cars. That's enough. You get 3 cars, VJ. I get 3. Okay, VJ, I think we should only lease 6 cars. What do you think? 3 cars each enough. Yeah, we don't want to waste money. Yeah, 3 cars each enough. I don't want to waste money and own like 20 cars. No, you're wasting money. Me and VJ can own 3 cars. I'll get my Porsche. I'll get my nice like $200,000 Porsche. I'll get my nice $2-3 million Ferrari. Well, I'm gonna go to the Ferrari dealership in Vancouver. I'm gonna get the most expensive Ferrari they have there. If the most expensive Ferrari they have here is $400,000, I'll get that Ferrari. Obviously, right? The most expensive Porsche that they probably have is probably $108,000. I'll get that. I'll lease that, and I'll get the best Jeep they have at the Jeep dealership. A nice like $50,000 Jeep for the winter. And VJ gets her nice, I don't know, BMW. Guaranteed. This is my prediction. I think VJ will get a BMW and a Benz. She'll get like a $150,000 BMW, a $200,000 Benz, and she might get like maybe a what? I don't know, maybe an SUV or something, or a Lexus. Because trust me, women love BMWs and Benzes. They love those cars. Men like those cars too, but men are more into like the rich men in Hollywood are more into Porsches and like Ferraris and Lambos and all stuff. So even though BMWs and Mercedes-Benz are nice fucking cars, they're not as nice as Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I'm more into the more high-end cars like Porsches and like Lamborghinis and a Ferrari. I like Ferraris better than Lamborghinis, to be honest. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Hence, Jon Favreau 17, and me and VJ are going to be living the life. Obviously, Jon Favreau's going to strike it rich. By the time he finishes Zane's, he'll be like $80 million richer, man. 60, 70, $80 million richer Jon Favreau will be after Zane's. Once he gets once he got his check and his royalties, he's going to be like 60, 70, $80 million richer Jon Favreau and Filoni. But who knows? I might hire Ryan Coogler and I might hire the Russo brothers, you know what I'm saying? I might hire them over them. But something tells me I'm going to click the most with Jon Favreau and Filoni, man. I'm saying, yeah, something tells me, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, George Lucas told me, Ivan, I think you should go with Jon Favreau and Filoni. George Lucas is probably a bit biased because Jon Favreau and Filoni did Mandalorian and Star Wars, obviously. And George Lucas knows those guys. He consulted for Mandalorian. And he knows Jon Favreau and Filoni very well, obviously. Whereas Rian Johnson, J.J. Abrams did Star Wars, obviously, but they fucked up George's legacy. The sequels were terrible. The sequels were a mess. You see what I'm saying? They fucked up George Lucas' legacy. Yeah, Ivan, don't hire fucking J.J. Abrams and Ryan Johnson. They fucked up my fucking Star Wars legacy, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they lived up to my legacy, you know what I'm saying? They brought back the real Luke, you know what I'm saying? They brought back the real Luke, you know what I'm saying? Mandalorian is an amazing show. When you watch it, it feels like Star Wars. Obi-Wan, you know what I'm saying? Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Ahsoka didn't come out yet. Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, they all feel like Star Wars. Whereas the sequels is Star Wars, but it doesn't feel like George Lucas Star Wars. You see what I'm saying? When you watch Mandalorian, it feels like George Lucas Star Wars, something that George Lucas would do. The Luke in the originals, the Mandalorian, it feels like George Lucas Star Wars when you watch it. When you watch the sequels, it doesn't feel like George Lucas Star Wars. It feels like something totally different. It's kind of similar to the Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings. Like when you watch Rings of Power, it doesn't feel like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. It feels like something totally different. Even though it's Lord of the Rings, it feels like something totally different. Rings of Power. Don't hate me, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? I know Amazon, they want Rings of Power to be the next Game of Thrones. I highly doubt it's going to happen. My guess is the show will be okay. I don't think the show will flop, but I don't think the show will be the next Game of Thrones. No, man. I saw the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, like the fact that, like, Amazon, I'm sidetracking. I'll talk about the my movie project in my part 2. The fact that Amazon does not have the rights to the prequels of the Lord of the Rings, like the Silmarillion and Children of Harry and all that stuff, and they only have access to the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy. Hence, the only source material they have is the appendices of Return of the King. That's a huge red flag. Hence, why something tells me the show won't be that good. I think the show will be okay. I don't think it's going to be like the next Game of Thrones. Because Amazon does not have source material for the fucking show, man. Just like Game of Thrones, the moment the showrunners ran out of source materials for George R. R. Martin's book, just because George R. R. Martin didn't finish the series, the last couple seasons were terrible, weren't that great. Yeah, because they ran out of source material. If you're gonna do a show based off an adaptation, a beloved adaptation like Game of Thrones, or what, or Game of Thrones was a masterpiece. Game of Thrones was an amazing show. But because they ran out of source material, the last couple seasons I heard weren't that good. Because George Martin did not finish his series. See what I'm saying? Don't hate me, George R. Martin. Even though George R. Martin is like is the American Tolkien, he's pretty much the father of fantasy, obviously, in modern times, obviously. A lot of fans, the one flaw a lot of fans don't like about him is that he didn't finish his series. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, George R. R. Martin didn't finish his series. Yeah, hence why the showrunners ran out of source material, and hence why the last couple seasons weren't that good. Hence why, and hence why, because the showrunners in for Game of Thrones ran out of source material for the last couple seasons, the show wasn't that good. Something tells me the Amazon Rings of Power series might not be that great either, because they have very, very little source material to rely on, obviously. You see what I'm saying? And when I saw the Rings of Power trailer, it didn't feel like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. It felt like I don't know. It felt like Game of Thrones, man. Something like Game of Thrones. The world it looked too computery. You know what I'm saying? It looks amazing, obviously, but it looked very computery. It doesn't feel like Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? The hobbits and dwarves look very weird. Beardless dwarves. You know what I'm saying? The hobbits look very weird. You know what I'm saying? The show looks okay. It doesn't look terrible, but it looks okay. I don't know, 6 out of 10 show. It doesn't look great. 5.5 out of 10 show. It doesn't look like a great show, you know what I'm saying? It looks like an okay show. It doesn't feel like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Don't hate me, Amazon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why, before I talk about Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson and my Zane's movie, obviously, hence why I truly believe Amazon should have purchased the rights, or at least licensed the rights, for the Silmarillion. If you're going to do a prequel, you need to read the Silmarillion and Children of Harren and the History of Middle-earth. You need to read those prequels that J.R.R. Tolkien. You need to read those prequels that J.R.R. Tolkien. What? That's part of the J.R.R. Tolkien trilogy, man. Yeah. The moment I heard that the Amazon, the moment I heard that the showrunners of Rings of Power do not have the rights of Silmarillion, I'm like, yeah, that's a huge red flag, man. Like, because they only have the rights of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, they have to rely on what? They have to rely on the appendices of Return of the King to create their 4 seasons of the Rings of Power, which is a red flag, man. If you're going to do an adaptation, you have to have source material. Peter Jackson had source material. He had the 3 books of Lord of the Rings. He had source material for The Hobbit, whereas the Rings of Power showrunners don't have any source material. All they have is a little source material. 150 pages of appendices of Return of the King to create their four seasons. That's a huge red flag, man. That's why I truly believe the Rings of Power will be an okay show. I don't think it'll be the next Game of Thrones, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think Rings of Power will be the next Game of Thrones. It won't. I know Amazon wants it, but who knows? Maybe it might skyrocket. The show might be a huge hit, and it might be the next Rings. It might be the next Game of Thrones. You never know, obviously. I hope it is. I wish Amazon the best, obviously, but something tells me it'll be like an okay show. It'll have mixed reviews. Some fans will hate it. Some fans will love it. It'll have mixed reviews. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. Yeah, that's why Jon Favreau, if he signs that contract, he's gonna live that life with me and VJ, man. He's gonna live that amazing life with me, VJ, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni. They're gonna live that dream life. Jon Favreau can buy his beautiful $10 million home in Vancouver, man. $10 million beautiful home in Vancouver. He most likely will buy like a $10 million home, and Dave Filoni will buy probably his nice, like, if I pay him his $50 sideboards, he'll buy his nice like $4 or $5 million house he can buy in Vancouver, or a nice condo for him and his wife. Buy a nice condo for him and his wife, Dave Filoni. A nice beautiful condo for him and his wife, Dave Filoni. A nice beautiful condo. But most people like houses. Most people don't like owning condos. Whereas me, I'm not a fan of houses, man. I'm not a fan of mansions. I'm not a fan of houses. I'm more into to owning my own condo, my own penthouse, a big condo, a mini like house, a mini condo penthouse, a mini condo house, whatever it is. Even VJ will be like, Ivan, yeah, Ivan, I'm not a fan of mansions. I'm not a fan of big houses. I want to build a condo. Yeah, condos where it's at. If you're two people, you build a condo. Condos are nicer than houses, to be honest. Luxury condos are much more nicer than luxury houses. Owning a condo is nice, man. You have your living room. It's fucking nice. I showed you those pictures in my last video. Yeah, owning a condo is much nicer, in my opinion. On top of the roof, with a terrace. Yeah, man, unheard of. My condo will be really, really big. I'm going to own a big condo, like a big condo. It's not going to be a small little condo. No, it's going to be a big condo with an indoor pool, a garage, a big living room, a nice small kitchen, a nice big bedroom me and VJ own, a nice shower, a jacuzzi room, a private IMAX room, a terrace outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to own a nice, like, beautiful condo, man. A nice, beautiful condo I'm going to own, man. Yeah, man. And Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are going to own their beautiful, like, $10 million home. You know what I'm saying? Dave Filoni owns his $4 million home. If Ryan Coogler's hired, he'll buy it. He can buy his nice home too. His nice like $4 million house. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay Ryan Coogler $21 million signing bonus, and I'll give him like a $4 million yearly salary. 3.5. He's worth 25. Give him like a $4 million yearly salary, and I'd pay him like a $2.6 million yearly salary. And I'd give him 0.1% of the profits, which is like $30 million plus in royalties for Ryan Coogler. That's a nice paycheck for him. For him and his wife, obviously, right? Show my camera here.